All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages, welcome to another demonstration where we free up some negative emotions here with another guest, another amazing guest. Let me go ahead and put on a bright view. Amazing guest, Josh Presley, right here. This is my boy from college. Before all of that, please destroy that like button. Hit that like button right now. It's great for the YouTube algorithm and it helps other people see this video right now. So please hit that like button. Please consider it. And once again, back to Josh. Josh and I play football together. And I hit him up on Facebook. I said, hey, would you like to be here on my podcast? Would you like to come on my podcast? And he said, yeah. So we haven't seen each other since we played football in college. And you know what? That's all I really got. So you go ahead and tell people more about you, Josh.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me be a part of this. First off, Chuck. Like you said, we did play ball together. It's been a long time since we've seen each other. I always see you on Facebook and stuff. You putting all your stuff on there, and I think it's pretty awesome what you were doing in Hawaii. So, when you asked me to come be on here, I was like, sure, I'll do it. Like, check it out, see what Chuck's all about. And help a boy out.
He's the man. So supportive, so awesome. Always been like that. We came in our freshman year together too. Like that's how awesome it has been. We pretty much grew up together for those first 5 years right there over when we were in college. It's wild. It's wild just to think about. Now he's in the Marines. Doing super successful with that. How long you been in the Marine now?
5.5 years.
Wow. So you've been in the Marines as long as I've been over in Hawaii. So that's pretty cool. That transition that we've had in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. So. Yeah, of course, and more to come.
Yeah.
And all right, so out of all the three negative emotions that I said you could choose, anger, sadness, or fear, you chose
anger.
Anger. All right. Can you tell me something that kind of still makes you you feel that or triggers you about anger that you witnessed or experienced a long time ago?
A long time ago.
Or any time ago, anytime.
Well, I mean, things that make me angry a lot at times is, when somebody is supposed to do something and they don't do it, or they cut corners, they take things they don't do it correctly, not prepared to do what they're supposed to be doing. Little things like that. It's more like attention to detail, doing things right. Those are kind of things that kind of anger me, makes me mad, and it kind of just builds up, and then some days I just want to fly off the handle on some people,
Got you, man. Let me write that down. So attention to detail and people not doing what they're supposed to do. Or
being lazy, things like that. Just not being who people should be, acting how they should.
Acting how they should. Got you. We're going to clear that up for you. And that, all right, so I'm going to ask you how you feel about that after the process. All right, still see if it makes your blood boil. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so process is super easy. It's just a guided meditation. And with this, all you have to do is 3 things in order to have a successful guided meditation. All right, with the process, the process is called mental and emotional release. But like I said, it's a guided meditation. 3 things are: number 1, you need to use your imagination.
Okay.
Number 2, imagination. Number 2, you need to follow directions. Mm-hmm. Number 3, you need to trust the process. Know that I'm your guide and I'll be leading you through this easily and effortlessly.
All right, I got it. Imagination, direction, trusting.
Perfect. Let's do it. Trust the process.
Easy.
Exactly. All right, so we're going to free up this anger. Is it all right with your unconscious mind for you to release this anger today and for you to be aware of it consciously?
Yes.
Awesome. What is the root cause of this problem? The first event, which when disconnected, will cause this problem to disappear. If you were to know, when was the first time that you felt anger between the ages of birth and 7?
First time ever? Probably. I don't know. I would say probably kindergarten, maybe. I remember getting mad at people in kindergarten, probably. Yeah.
Do you have a specific event that you can go back to? That you can see?
Not off the top of my head. I mean, I have to think about that one.
Okay, think about it for a second.
Tough. Let me see here.
Yeah, take your time.
No, honestly, I can't think of one. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, hmm, anger. Yeah. Okay. All
Got
right.
one.
Probably wasn't kindergarten, right?
Okay, got it.
Probably wasn't kindergarten, but
Perfect.
I remember he's one of my best friends now. But it was crazy because I remember playing soccer on the soccer team, the league team, and for
Hmm.
some reason he I was just got super pissed off at him that day at practice, and I was like trying to run around after him, I was trying to fight him, and like just trying to just try to get back at him for making me mad, right? And I just
Yeah.
remember like so pissed off, and I could never catch him because he was faster than me.
That's a perfect one too. That's a perfect one,
Yeah,
especially since he's still in your life.
yeah.
Hey,
I
all
mean,
right.
that was just like when he was little. Now he's one of my best friends. Has been for ever long time.
That's awesome. Still lives over in Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, that's a great one right there. So go ahead and close your eyes and relax,
Okay.
and let me know when you're ready for the process.
I'm ready.
All right. So first thing we're gonna do is we're going to create a timeline for you. All right, and in that timeline, your past can be to your left, to your right, or behind you. If you were to
Mm.
know, where's your past?
In relation to the direction you're talking about,
Yes.
I would say to behind.
All right. Where's your future?
Forward.
Perfect. All right. So go ahead and just imagine floating outside of your body right here, right now, and just floating right there above yourself, looking at yourself from a third person point of view and just observing yourself. Look at that black shirt, the gray couch, the screen in front of you, and fresh haircut. Let me know when you're there.
I'm there.
All right. Now, just imagine floating up above your timeline, deeper and deeper into the past, above that first event in which you felt anger when you're a little kid. Let me know when you're there. Take your time.
I'm there.
All right. Now, stay right there and observe that little kid and everyone else around and ask your unconscious mind what it needs to learn from the event, the learning of which will allow you to let go of the emotions easily and effortlessly. Your unconscious mind can preserve the learnings so that if you need them in the future, they'll be there. Just tell your unconscious mind to preserve the learnings. Focus your attention upon how hurt people hurt people. We're all doing the best that we can with the resources and consciousness that we have. We can't control anyone else's actions, but we can control our response. We can grow stronger and wiser. And we're better people than we were when those events occurred. This is an exercise of forgiveness and compassion. Forgiveness for yourself and others, and compassion for yourself and others. And as you look at the little boy, what is something positive and empowering you can tell yourself and everyone else involved in the event with the consciousness that you have today that would allow the emotions to evaporate like water on the concrete on a hot summer day? And as you preserve the learnings, these emotions will start to dissipate more and more until they're all gone. Let me know when they're all gone. Take your time. And as you look at that little boy from a third person point of view, ask your unconscious mind what it needs to learn from the event, the learning of which will allow you to let go of the emotions easily and effortlessly. Focus your attention upon how hurt people hurt people. We're all doing the best that we can with the resources and consciousness that we have. We can't control anyone else's actions, but we can control our response. We can grow stronger and wiser. And we're better people than we were when those events occurred. What is something positive and empowering you can tell yourself and everyone else involved in the event with the consciousness that you have today that will allow the emotions to evaporate like water on the concrete on a hot summer day? And as you preserve these learnings, the emotions are starting to dissipate more and more until they're all gone. Let me know when they're all gone.
Yeah, I think they're all gone.
That's right. Awesome. Now, just imagine floating deeper and deeper into the past above the dinosaurs. Let me know when you're above the dinosaurs.
Okay.
All right. Now, float deeper and deeper into space, where space and the atmosphere connects. And imagine your timeline is the size of a fingernail. Let me know when you're there.
Okay.
And as you float there, weightless, ask yourself now, where are the emotions? Tell me, are they there or have they disappeared now?
It disappeared.
Awesome. Float down inside the event when you're a little kid and check on the emotions. Tell me, are they there or have they disappeared now?
Disappeared.
Awesome. Float back above the dinosaurs and then float into space where space and the atmosphere connects. Let me know when you're there.
Okay. I'm there.
All right. Listen closely. Float high above each and every event in which you felt anger from birth until now in chronological order. Don't skip one. Preserve the learnings and let go of all the anger all the way back to now. Go. And don't come back to now until all the anger is gone. And then let me know. Float high above each and every event in which you felt anger from birth until now in chronological order, including the anger over the attention to detail, laziness, and keeping your word. Acting how you should is how you said it. Preserve those learnings and let go of all the anger all the way back to now. Focus your attention upon how hurt people hurt people. We're all doing the best that we can with the resources and consciousness that we have. We can't control anyone else's actions, but we can control our response. We can grow stronger and wiser. And we're better people than we were when those events occurred. Float high above each and every event in which you felt anger from birth until now in chronological order. Don't skip one event. Preserve the learnings and let go of all the anger all the way back to now. And when you come back to now, let me know. Take your time. That's right. Float high above each and every event in which you felt anger from birth until now in chronological order. Preserve the learnings and let go of all the anger all the way back to now. And don't come back to now until all the anger is gone. Focus your attention upon how hurt people hurt people. We're all doing the best that we can with the resources and consciousness that we have. We can't control anyone else's actions, but we can control our response. We can grow stronger and wiser. And we're better people than we were when those events occurred.
Think I'm there.
Awesome. Slow down into your body and open your eyes when you're ready. Welcome back. Do you smell biscuits?
Do I smell biscuits?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But
That's
I
a
don't have a good smeller anyway. So.
That's a technique that I use to break your state of mind.
Oh.
Yeah, because you took a big whiff. You're like, oh, how are you? You good?
Feel good. Feel good. That was like, it was kind of tough. Like you have to, imagine like going through each event and things and like place yourself in it. You gotta like think like what you can learn from it. And then, now I guess what I'm seeing is what I'll be able to do in the future when certain situations arise that piss me off or make me angry. Now
Yeah.
I never take, and it won't make me angry because I know how to handle it now.
Ah.
That's what I'm like thinking.
100%, 100%. That's the whole meaning for it all. It gets rid of a trigger.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So now it's like, I don't know. It's like, what can I learn in from the event or whatever that I would tell myself. You tell me, right? So I'm thinking like now, instead of being getting pissed off or angry at certain things, kind of gotta let it go because not everybody has a mindset I have on stuff. And then just maintaining like a bearing and patience.
Mm. Patience on demand over here. I see. That's super interesting. All right. So I got to go through some other things.
Okay.
Can you remember a time in the past in which you used to feel that old emotion? And go back and notice if you can feel it, or you may find that you cannot.
Time in the past when I can feel anger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I can remember a
Mm-hmm.
time. Yeah.
And see if you can feel that old emotion, or you may find that you cannot.
No, because used to like for a day, I used to be able to think about the certain situation and get angry. Make me angry, right? Now, like, okay, whatever. I probably, probably shouldn't think of it that way because then again, not everybody's like me. Not everybody sees such things, and not let it bother me.
Look at you. And so it seems as though you're a bit more compassionate.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. I guess you say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe more understanding of other people, I guess.
Like going, like they're like you said. So you understand that that your standards and your expectations may be higher than someone else's.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, oh yeah, their mindset isn't like my mindset. So don't hold them to that standard, if you will.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling right there.
Yeah. Yeah. So the attention to detail, the laziness, is that mostly of what you were talking about?
Yeah, because that's what usually like will just get me, especially in the Marine Corps and stuff. So and then like being out here and dealing with just regular people doing recruiting and stuff. It's that's one of the things. It's like you just get me.
Yeah. I'm so happy for you. It sounds like you're gonna have a lot more peace.
Yeah. Sounds like it should be pretty good. Maybe my life will not be as stressful anymore. So, maybe a miracle worker here.
Nah. It's you that did the mental work. It's you the one that figured it all out. And also, what I find with anger is always a challenge. Anger is always a challenge for me to become a better leader and a better communicator. So, with the thing that I am angry about is something that I can either change through systemic change, and running an organization that can make that change, or communicating my feelings and my expectations and my standards to someone else, so they can then have the opportunity to meet those expectations and standards. I mean, or at least have a consciousness of what else they can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe take that with you, as a challenge as well.
Yeah, I will most definitely.
Yeah, yeah. The so how do you feel about that that kindergarten moment, by the way?
I feel like, I mean, it really didn't make me angry, because it's been so long and then
Yeah.
things happen. But now it's like, okay, that makes sense. Like I shouldn't have, like, probably shouldn't have got mad about it, because I mean, like I said, like one of those things I as I've learned now, I should
Hmm.
have. It's like could have been a learning moment back then.
Yeah. We just kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That you know. Yeah, exactly. We don't know no better.
Yeah, just running around being crazy little kid.
Hey, so I want you to go out into the future to an unspecified time in the future, in which if it would have happened in the past, you would have felt anger. And what happens instead?
Um, hmm, what happens then? Maybe, I mean, I guess depending on the situation, if it's personally somebody I know and it's that's happening to,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
maybe I talk to them about it,
Yeah.
kind of ask them why they want to do things this way or that way, whatever the reason is that made me angry or would have made me angry, uh,
Mm-hmm.
and or just kind of just like let it go, because like I understand like not everybody has the same mindset as me, so I shouldn't worry about everything everybody else does. I should focus on my stuff more than trying to fix other people, make sure everybody else does what they're supposed to do correctly.
Wow. That is some real wisdom right there, bruh. Good stuff, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just I don't know where it just came out.
Good job. Hey, but it's been in there the whole time, though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Good job, bro. Good job.
appreciate it.
Now, with you doing this, not only do you have the opportunity to do anger, but later on, off of the recording and everything, we'll also do sadness and fear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So okay. Now, for the people out there, how does it like feel to get some of that anger off off your shoulders that you had, like on there for maybe a while?
It feels good. Like I said, like I feel like things would be a lot less stressful,
Hmm.
and just like not and I won't have to something trigger a thought in the past and just be like just make me angry in the middle of the day for no reason. And then my days will be a lot easier because, yeah, of course you're gonna have stressful days for other reasons in your life, right? But that won't help add on to the stress because the things that I won't worry about and stuff from now on out.
Boom. So just up that quality of life, if you will. Less
Yeah.
stress, less nonsense. Less going back to something else and then getting angry about it. Just like I said earlier, a lot more peaceful.
Yeah. And I focus all that extra energy into something else more productive too.
Exactly. Boom. Yeah. Because shoot, how many more years do you have in the Marines?
I got let's see, three left.
Three left. So yeah,
I
if
mean,
you
until I re-enlist, I don't know. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, but still, like, you still got that 3 years where you can then maybe gain some skills to level up even more in the Marines. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
exactly.
Or maybe another thing where you can go out and achieve something else in another business or in your own business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 So clearing up that energy so you can apply that energy to something else.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. That's what I feel like I'll be able to do.
Did I tell you? Did I? I'm just kidding. Nah.
No, you did. You did tell me. Tell me.
Nah. Hey, great job today, bro. Great job. That you made it look so easy.
Appreciate it. It was hard to focus. Staying focused, doing concentration, just because it's something I don't do all the time.
Mhm.
So, but other than that, I mean, it was pretty good. Like the way you explain stuff and said to focus, what to focus on, how to where to put myself. It made it easier when you actually start, like when you actually do that stuff. Like you said, listen, use my imagination direction, and trust. So I hit the 3 wickets.
Hey, did that? Yeah, make sure to put it out there. And you being in the military, you're the type to kind of follow directions in the first place, right?
Yeah.
So when you said, all right, this is my objective is to do this, this, and this, I got you.
Got it. Yeah. Easy day.
So easy. And do you meditate at all?
No, I don't. I do not.
Yeah, yeah. So how many times do you think have you meditated in your whole life?
I don't know if I ever have, to be honest with you.
That's great. That's awesome.
Unless I was like somewhere and they were like, yeah, I think, you're at some place where you're like, oh, close your eyes, think nice thoughts and stuff. No, I've never done it before.
Dang. So the first one kicking off and you just released a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful to be able to provide you with that and help provide you with that experience.
I appreciate you. Let me providing it to me.
And you're going to be a blessing like to so many people with this podcast and with this video, of course. Put this everywhere. And yeah, man, somebody can definitely learn from what you've gone through. So once again, thanks, bro.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
Yeah. And thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, Josh was awesome. And if you want a demo, please DM me or hit me up on my email, charleswoolfork.com. Josh, you're the man. You got anything to tell the people before you go?
Yeah. Hey, I mean, subscribe, hit the like button. Chuck, you're a good dude. You should definitely try this out. Feels good. Yeah, thanks for having me on, man. Appreciate it.
Sure, man. And with that, you guys, take care of yourself and take care of one another. Peace.